Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new review. Behind us is the new Tesla Model Y. This is the rear-wheel drive. This is the standard range. You can get the cheapest Y. So in this video, we're gonna take a tour of the exterior interior details. So without further ado, let's just jump into the review. So here is the Tesla Model Y standard range or rear-wheel drive. This is the smaller battery. It's a LFP battery inside. This is the 60 kilowatt hours, 7.5 is usable, and I'm gonna leave the technical details in the video description. Also, huge thanks to Tesla, Rent a Tesla Zagreb, or ASR. They have apparently 6 Teslas to rent, so they have the standard range, long range. I'm gonna put the link in the video description. So beautiful black model with standard alloys. Now let's do a little walk around. So this is a rear-wheel drive and it has 220 kilowatts of power or 300 horsepower, electric of course, and it does 0 to 100 in 6.9 seconds, so that's 7 seconds. It's actually quite good because of the instant acceleration, and this is still sitting on previous suspension, but the car is lighter and it's comfortable on the road. It's slightly lighter than the long range. The long range is now getting a more softer suspension, so the owner has that kind of version, long range, with a softer suspension, so we'll see if we can get it for a test drive and review as well. Now just let's come a little bit closer here. So standard factory tires came with Hankook. These are Ventus S1 Evo 3 EV, and these are 19-inch, of course, 255/45 R19. So here you have silver alloy, and then you have this hubcap. Now, still the same cameras, I believe, so almost new cars will be getting new cameras. I really like the black car, but it's hard to maintain if you don't have ceramic coating. I did clean it for the review. Standard range, you can recognize it has this black, so no fog lights. You can retrofit them and they'll work if you have a Tesla engineer to enable it via software. You can see the VIN number here, made in China, and autopilot cameras are on the top, and light sensor, no rain sensors. And you can see here the mirrors. Let me back up. You can see the whole car. Very elegant in this black color and with this black out tinted rear windows from the factory. I believe this is the same dimension on the rear and the tires. So looking at the back, it looks very elegant. Now let's open it up. You can see very practical. I'm a Model 3 owner, and this is something that I miss. I had a Skoda Octavia 3rd generation with the same lift back, so this is very practical. Probably the reason why I'm considering to switch. Now, very accessible. I'm gonna type down the cargo space liters. As you can see, this is massive, especially if you knock down the seats. They can be knocked down 60/40, or you can knock down the middle part. Now, the owner has some stuff underneath, so it's full, but you can see here, I already did the review a couple of times, so you can knock down the seats there. You have the 12-volt outlet there. Very deep storage. There's a shelf here, but the owner removed it because this is a rented car, so I don't know, for some reason. You have the ISOFIX tether points. You can push here and lock the seat. You can see that. So you can knock down this like 40-40-20 or 60-40. And over here, you can see you can put the seats in the upright position or like that. Now, this car is ideal for sleeping if you're a taller person, such as myself. In that case, if you knock those seats down, so let me do this. I'm gonna come back to the other bench. So you can see that is almost flat and you can sleep inside. That is amazing. So in the Model 3, it's kind of hard to do camping because it's closed on the top and it's not practical. Hear this, like very silent closing sound. I like the closing also not too loud. Another look, just the car in black looks freaking amazing. But yeah, it's always hard to keep it clean, but when it's clean, it looks astonishing. Now let's get to the front, and then I'm gonna come back to the inside. So let me just mute this music. Open front. So I don't have a key fob, despite clickbaiting you with a thumbnail with a key fob. I got this, as you can see, a little card. So this is the front space. It's deeper, and then the Model 3. You get the Type 2 public charging stations, cable, and you get the home charger. So this will give you 3 kilowatts on a Schuko outlet, or a standard European outlet, or maybe German outlet. And this one is for 11 kilowatts. I think you could pull 22, but the car onboard charger is 11 max. 170 is top on this model for Supercharge. Washer fluid is there. You can see that the Chinese cars have additional nozzle here in this hoses. So let me just close this properly. There's like 2 latch points. Okay, can close properly there for the first attempt. And over here you can see double nozzles. So once again, very nice looking black model. Now let's get to the back here. Double glazed windows are now standard on the Model Y from the back. Model 3 still didn't get that. Alcantara, nice carpets. Ooh, this is new. So they've added rubber carpets, and look at this. So this is new. So before, there is, you can see the wire there. So you can pull this to unlock the car if it's an emergency. Yeah. So before they didn't have this, and now they've added this. So just to show you here, if you want to get that, there's a part number on that. So this goes here. So this piece goes in there, I believe. Yeah. So that's the emergency exit. You can actually see there's a symbol there. So that's a new thing. This is the 2023 model year. You can see when the seats are knocked down, you can actually sleep. This is almost flat. I think if you lower it with the weight, it would be almost flat. And you can see the speakers. There's a little light cloth inside. So they use a lot of cloth, and it helps for damping the sound. So this is the upright position, and then you can tilt it. And this can press here, you can raise these. So let me just jump inside. So let's hear the closing sound. Very nice. Air vents and USB-Cs, you already know that. Now there's so much space here, and this is very practical. The owner put this floor mats on the back. Now this can go up, and these can go up as well. I guess this is the top height, but you can like lower it down. You can see that. This is kind of narrow, but very accessible. And you can see nice big windows. And we have, since the Model 3 has this one is on the back, so you have one piece black roof. Has a blue tint instead of green on the Model 3. This is going to rubberize from the outside. Little hooks and lights. The lights are plasticky. And yeah, it's amazing. Of course, familiar, very minimalist interior. Look at this. I'm 2-meter tall person, or 6.6 in feet, and I'm comfortable here. Let me just see if I can put it upright position. Okay, now I'm touching the glass roof, so if someone would be passing over a speed bump, I would hit my head. But if I knock it down, then I'm good. Maybe I'm touching in the back here, but I'm actually quite comfortable. My back is straight, my neck is straight, and look at this, feet room, amazing. And I was sitting on the front, have that in mind. So this is quite a practical SUV. I think they should have made the Model 3 as a lift back. In this same principle, they would have a little bit better headspace on the back. Big pockets here, but you probably saw most of the videos. And you can see this is nice and tall. So look at this. I'm not in a squat position too much. In the Model 3, I'm more like this. And it's very uncomfortable. So this is why the Model Y is super practical. Of course, you can adjust the seat belts. And the front headrests are just not adjustable. Not really sure why they made them like that. If you want to sleep in a Supercharger, this is like round, and then you can. It should have been a little bit wider, then it would be more comfortable if you want to take a nap on a Supercharger. And it would be cool if they made the bench, if you can slide it forward, but maybe something in the future to consider in Tesla. Now moving to the front. Front doors open very wide. Let me just show you both of them once again, so you can see that. So it's very accessible if you need to put a child seat here. I almost forgot, yeah, there's an ISOFIX here, but I'm assuming you know that. There's a little reflector here, and tire pressure is here. So keep your tire pressure on recommended settings. The owner had him a little bit overinflated, so that's not good for your tire wear, and it's not that comfortable either. Soft touch materials, yeah, I think everything is soft on the back as well, yes. So just checking if I'm correct. On the front you have this emergency release. Don't use this to exit, press the buttons, because this doesn't lower down, then you're forcing it through this, you might break it. This is just for emergencies. So as you can see, no rubber carpet here, just carpeting, all standard. You don't have the lumbar on the passenger side. They removed it for some cost-saving reasons on the Model 3 and Model Y. The Model X and S get it. So I think they should return this. Type in the comments if you agree. Standard pedals, and this is the premium interior, by the way. This is the premium interior. You get all the features of the premium interior, like the immersive sound, more speakers. Now let's zoom to the wide lens. Now there's going to be day point of view driving, and with my impressions on the road, we'll review just comparison for. I've tested the long range, the performance. I tested all the models in the Model 3 as well, so just a little comparison. Love everything is the same as in my Model 3. Now leather, well, it's all nice here, but my steering wheel was replaced. This kind of started creating bubbles, and I've seen one steering wheel that was completely wrinkled, but they replaced it in the warranty. It's 4 years standard warranty. Now Tesla's going to offer 2 additional years of warranty. It's up to 80,000 kilometers. If you buy the extra 2 years, it's going to be, I think, 100 or 120,000 kilometers. I forgot from the top of my head now. Battery and the electric motors have 8 years of warranty, and I think for the standard range it's 160,000 kilometers if I'm not mistaken, and for the long range it was 192. Also, a little note, this is not real wood, but this is a sticker, and for me it kind of started peeling off. I need to go to the service so they can replace these. Let's play some sound here. Okay, let me see here if I can choose something else. And something nonetheless. So the sound in this is amazing. I like the fact that you have premium interior and premium options, unlike the standard range Model 3, or just the Model 3 now. Let me just show you here. So you can see the VIN number. You can see here the information: full self-driving, lithium iron phosphate or LFP battery, AMD Ryzen inside, still no 5G, lithium ion, low voltage battery, and so on. So now this is the new software version. It's improved. There's some new features. Charging, they've changed this. Autopilot, this is just this basic autopilot. Locks, lights. So you see you have ambient lights, which you don't in the Model 3 if it's a standard range. Now this is interesting. This is a new car, but you can see since last charge, current trip, I was just short, but average 13 kilowatts. So this is a very efficient car. Not sure whether it's not total, but yeah. Safeties, service, yeah. Keep your tire pressure. This is a bit. I've checked the tire pressure. It's supposed to be same, but maybe it's just like a 0.1 variation there. And yeah, this part was purchased in Austria, so it has upgrades in Croatia. We don't have that. And let me just check here in the theater something. You can see a little bit different in the Model 3. It's like wider here. Not sure why they've changed that appearance wise, but let me see here. Toy box. Actually, not toy box. Wait, you get the boom box, of course. Yeah. Okay, theater. That's what I was looking to see. It has Disney Plus, so in Croatia we don't have. I mean, we do have Disney Plus, but in my car I don't have that, and they've added Twitch. It's a little bit different. Maybe I haven't checked it actually in the latest software update. This is where the music is. You have here the odometer, tire pressure, so that's all nice. I love the fact about Tesla. It's just so much value in bringing new software updates and new functionalities. You can see the cameras here, AC. Of course, you can adjust the air vents. You have the heated steering wheel. Now it has 2 levels of heat. It could be automatic. You have the heated wipers for defrosting them. And here you have the HEPA filter as well. And here you have the rear heated seats. So part of the premium interior once again, and heated steering wheel. So I gotta say I'm really tempted of considering this instead of the long range. It's super stable on the road. It's comfortable. It's fast. It's not fast as the long range, but still it's very nice. To be honest, very tempted. And I showed you everything. You can switch here to kilometers. And once again, let me demonstrate some music here. I can't play for too long, but these speakers are freaking amazing. You can press here, you can play with all of that, balance options, and so on. So I'm gonna wrap it here. I think you saw this probably many times. You have Apple Music, Spotify now, Zoom. I haven't really checked that out as well in my car. I'm not sure if I got it. The new software update, I haven't just noticed. And of course, display. Just let me show you here the dark theme. So this can all be dark if you're driving at night, but just keep it on automatic there. Baseless mirror. It's a good overview, a little bit narrow, but you can see it's not an issue parking this car. And what's interesting, if I put to drive, let me just put the car there. Well, now you have vision system for the parking. So yeah, it's going to be hard to simulate that, but let me just test my theory here. If the camera is going to notice my hand, you can see, look at this. I'm waving with my hand. No, I think it's like realizing it's my, oh no, see? So my hand is outside the camera, and the B pillar should notice that there's something. Huh. Well, I'm trying to like fool it, and you can see the windows they don't go all the way down, but this is standard. So let me just put the car in neutral. No, the car is gonna go to park as soon as I lift my butt up. Okay, I'm gonna wrap the review anyway, so let me just simulate this. Let's get close to that fence. Let's see if it's gonna react to the fence. Something's happening. So it's giving me accurate information. So, okay, that's pretty good. So that's the vision system. It's a little bit different, but it works. Critic, they should have released that, or excuse me, removed the sensors when they got the software ready. Still, it's like recognizing the pillar there, the street light. So just demonstration of Tesla Vision. There you go. I think, you know, they should have done that. And we're still waiting for the matrix functionality. It'll be cool to have cornering fog lights. Hopefully they will add those features in the future. And hopefully they will disable the automatic wipers and the autopilot. But because of that vision system, they're trying to wipe the camera. So sometimes it works when it's not necessary. In the summer, it's awful because then it smears your bugs all over your windshield. Yeah, and that's all. I'm gonna wrap it here because I can talk for too much. And let me just show you here glove compartment. So you get the little cloth there, Tesla cloth, and the USB stick for Sentry. So that's it. And you know, hazards are here, the camera, these are touch lights, and you have these magnetic and beauty lights. And look at this, my favorite feature. You can extend this because this area is not covered. Most of the cars don't have this feature, but in Tesla you have that. And this is magnetic. And just to show you here, so this is standard. You can get a little tray, 2 wireless chargers, cup holders, and this was supposed to be magnetic, but no, it's not magnetic. So maybe that's in the US. There's some personal stuff here, but yeah, okay. And of course, 2 USB-Cs down there. So, and there is the 12-volt outlet there. So I think I covered everything, and just to show you, of course, the headspace is amazing. Just the sitting position in this car is so much more natural than in the Model 3 if you're a taller person. I'm gonna wrap it up here, and thank you for watching. Once again, if you're interested in renting this car, if you're coming to vacation in Croatia, that's available in Zagreb. Check the link in the video description below. So cutting this in, you can see in Zagreb you can also get the Model 3 standard range or the Model Y. So there's going to be also in Split another Model Y if you want to rent it. So everyone, thank you for watching. Be a cool person, give this video a like, leave your comment below. How do you like the Model Y standard range? And if you like this kind of content, reviews, subscribe for more Tesla reviews or car reviews in general. Do click the bell to get notified when I upload those videos. And thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Stay safe and happy Tesla charging. Bye.